Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, and Eminem are among the luminaries set to play at next year's Super Bowl halftime show. Fans will go crazy over two fantastic acts who performed on stage during the Super Bowl. What, though, is the status of the two musicians' feud? How much did a rookie card of Tom Brady sell for? Keep an eye on today's video for the latest on Snoop Dogg and Eminem's dispute, as well as other Super Bowl headlines. Super Bowl 2022 halftime acts announced. At the 2022 Super Bowl halftime show, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, and Kendrick Lamar will perform together. The five performers will perform on February 13th at SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, California, during a sporting event. The opportunity to perform at the Super Bowl halftime show, and to do it in my own backyard, will be one of the biggest thrills of my career, Dr. Dre, a native of Southern California along with Snoop Dogg and Lamar, said in a statement. The performance, according to the seven-time Grammy winner, will be an unforgettable cultural moment. The five musicians have a total of 44 Grammy Awards between them. Eminem has the most trophies, leading at 15. The Super Bowl, one of the most important sporting events in the United States, will return to Los Angeles for the first time. On NBC, the game and the halftime show will be shown live. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Blige, and Lamar join the likes of Beyonce, Madonna, Coldplay, Katy Perry, U2, Lady Gaga, Michael Jackson, Jennifer Lopez, and Shakira in performing in Super Bowl halftime concerts. The Weeknd performed an outstanding show at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida last year. Snoop Dogg ends Eminem feud ahead of Super Bowl halftime show. Snoop Dogg and Eminem have reconciled ahead of their Super Bowl performance next year. Last year, the Gin and Juice rapper enraged his longtime comrade by stating in an appearance on America's The Breakfast Club radio show that he wasn't a top 10 rapper of all time. Snoop Dogg was respectful to Eminem in one of his interviews, according to Eminem, who was talking about his diss tune. When the NFL announced that the rappers would be performing together, fans began to wonder if their animosity was over. Dre, according to the majority of them, was the one who persuaded them to perform with him. Snoop, whose full name is Cordozar Broadus Jr., has subsequently apologized for the remark, which was misinterpreted as a critique. Man, I love Eminem. And the thing is, we love hip-hop so much, we competitive. We battle rappers, so that was supposed to trigger that in him. The 50-year-old explained, "We brothers, and we family, so we learn to appreciate each other for what we do, and we get down and we had a long conversation about the respect that we have for each other, and the way that we need to talk in public about each other. I felt like I was out of pocket. I apologized to him, and I let him know, and I'm just bettering myself. I make mistakes. I ain't perfect. I'm Snoop Dogg." The two performers will perform together for the first time during the Super Bowl halftime performance in February. Let's hope their feud is over so we can see them reunite for this wonderful event. Daughter of three-time Super Bowl champion Kevin Falk dies age 19. Kevion Falk, a student at Louisiana State University and the daughter of three-time Super Bowl champion Kevin Falk, died at the age of 19. LSU football released a statement on 13th of September saying, "We are heartbroken with the passing of Kevion Falk, and our thoughts and prayers are with the Falk family. She was part of the LSU family, and we mourn the loss of a daughter, a sister, a friend, a classmate, and a colleague. We ask that all Tigers keep the Falks in their prayers and respect their privacy at this difficult time." The circumstances surrounding her death were unknown at the time. Miss Falk attended LSU and worked on the football team at her high school, where her father is the running backs coach. Mr. Falk, 45, spent 13 seasons with the New England Patriots, winning 3 Super Bowls. He was inducted into the Patriots Hall of Fame in 2016. He was a member of the LSU football team from 1995 to 1998 and is the program's all-time leading rusher. He returned to the school in 2018 to work as a director of player development. He changed roles 2 years later, becoming the running back coach. During this difficult time and loss, our thoughts are with the family. Super Bowl 55 attracts lowest ratings since 2007. The Super Bowl in 2021 had the lowest television ratings since 2007. CBS stated on Tuesday that Super Bowl 55, in which the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defeated the Kansas City Chiefs, drew 96.4 million viewers. This is the lowest number of watchers since 2007, when 93.1 million people turned in to watch the game, according to figures provided by CNBC. The fact that the game had lost its competitive edge at halftime may have deterred viewers from tuning in. Tampa Bay triumphed 31-9, aided for the first game by Tom Brady's presence. Because of the coronavirus pandemic, viewers were unable to congregate for watch parties, which may have deterred some from viewing the event at all. The game between the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks in 2015 had 114.4 million people, making it the most watched Super Bowl ever. The Patriots came up on top 28-24. According to CBS, Sunday's game was the most live-streamed NFL game ever, with 5.7 million viewers per minute, and the first NFL event with more than 1 billion streaming minutes in total. In all metered markets, Kansas City had the most viewers, followed by Boston, home of Brady's old team, the Patriots. Now that we've discussed some of the current Super Bowl news to date, it's time now to delve into the main drama, like whether or not the feud between Snoop Dogg and Eminem is over, and we will see them performing together in February, as well as how much a Tom Brady rookie card sold for. Stay tuned to the video and find out all these details and more. Tom Brady rookie card sells for $1.32 million. Tom Brady of the Tampa Buccaneers set a new record for the highest price paid for an NFL card when a card from his rookie season sold for $1.32 million at an online auction, according to the auction house. James Park, a longtime Brady fan, bought the autographed 2000 Playoff Contenders Championship ticket, which is one of just 100 in the world. I lived in Boston for 10 years, and so am a huge fan of Brady. The last Super Bowl win was just a mind-blowing accomplishment. Park said in a statement on Auction House PWCC Marketplace's Instagram account. He talks about how he's been collecting cards since he was a kid, given Brady's undisputed standing as football's GOAT, best of all time. This card is a significant part of sports history and any collection he believes in. Patrick Mahomes' rookie season autograph card went for $861,000 at an internet auction in February. Brady, largely regarded as the best quarterback of all time, led the New England Patriots to 6 Super Bowl victories in 20 seasons. Last year, he joined the Buccaneers and led them to their first Super Bowl triumph since 2003 earlier this month. Crowd boos as Joe Biden calls for COVID-19 silence. The crowd in Tampa, Florida repeatedly cheered and booed during a moment of quiet before the Super Bowl, after the Bidens asked the crowd to stand silent in honor of the more than 460,000 Americans who had died from COVID-19. Now, as we thank you and all of our essential workers, let's remember we can all do our part to save lives. The president said in the message, joined by First Lady Jill Biden in a video address, "Wear a mask, stay socially distanced, get tested, get vaccinated when it's your turn, and most of all, let's remember all those we've lost." Some fans were viewing the concert online claimed they heard boos coming from the broadcast unauthorized streams. A request for comment from the NFL was not returned. The sight of a stadium packed with spectators during the pandemic, regardless of whether the president and the First Lady were booed, was startling, and public health officials cautioned that it could help spread coronavirus further. That didn't stop the championship from taking place, or spectators from disregarding public health recommendations. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Kansas City Chiefs played in front of a crowd of roughly 22,000 people, despite the stadium being just one-third full. A third of the attendees had already been immunized as healthcare personnel. Was a respectful moment of silence for those Americans who were lost during the horrible pandemic too much to ask for? I don't think so, but clearly it was for a lot of the audience in the crowd. There you have it, a range of current news regarding the Super Bowl. We can confirm that Snoop Dogg and Eminem have ended their feud, meaning it's all a go for their stellar performance planned for February. It would have been a shame if this feud had stopped them from performing together, so I can assume they were all very happy they had sorted things out. Let us know down below in the comments if you're excited to watch the performance. Thanks for watching the video.